everyone, welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes for take 2 of this video. Unfortunately, the sound quality on the one this morning was terrible, which I apologize for. After night shift, I just uploaded it and went to bed, didn't check it, and obviously paid the price. So hopefully this one will go a lot better. The microphone better be working, or StreamYard, I don't know which one it was, but hey, that's by the by, right? So welcome to Inside Scoop. Now, this is a little bit of information that nobody's put out there yet. So it's going to be very, very interesting. It's all about Sean Longstaff, but there's also other developments, which you sort of already know, but we might have a little bit more information than what other people have provided so far. So hopefully, you'll enjoy this video. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. So let's start off with Miguel Almeron. So we said this morning, it looks like he's off to Charlotte, and that has had an absolute massive boost since he's on an airplane flying out somewhere, possibly to Charlotte, wherever Charlotte is in the USA. Now, this is a massive move for Miggy. He fully deserves to go somewhere and be confident again, find his form again, and become the player he was when he was in the MLS the first time round, which is why we paid a lot of money for him. And we wish him all the best. And the great news is, if it's right, it's £14 million for Miggy, which I think is absolutely fantastic business. So if there are PSR issues, which we believe there still are some lingering PSR issues, which I find very strange considering we're about to make a profit this year, but that is what the information is. So Miggy, 14 million to Charlotte. And Charlotte have also been very bullish on their official sites, talking to the media, saying when we sign Miggy, not if, when we sign Miggy, it'll be a great signing. We're going to have a great season. We've got big plans, so it does look like that Miguel Almeron is on his way out, and that's a great start for Mitchell in this window to try and get some money in. So very happy with that, and we wish him all the best, of course. Right, so to Sean Longstaff, this is the stuff that you might not have heard. So Sean Longstaff is up for sale, trying to get 20 million plus for him. I think we'll probably get about 15 to 20 potentially. The reason why his contract runs out in the summer, we do have an option to extend it for another year, but he's on quite a hefty wage. So he's had a wage increase since 12 million was activated. He also gets 10k extra every time he plays, even as a sub. So if he walks on the pitch for 30 seconds, that's an extra 10k. That is mental. I wish I could just get out of bed and go 10k, thank you. Or just walk into work through the door. Boom, that's it, 10k, thank you very much. So that's quite hefty wages. On £80,000 a week now, apparently. And the reason why we know this is we know someone who knows Sean Longstaff, so we've been getting the information good. So it's going to be a tough one, but can you imagine getting 15 million for Sean, 14 million for Miggy, and then apparently 8 million for Dubs, which is huge. But Sean Longstaff has also said to the club he will take a wage cut to stay, but he wants a free 4-year contract. So that'll take him up until he's about 31, I believe. So that'll tie him down for the rest of his career. But Newcastle need pure profit if they want to start, removing this PSR boundaries to be able to bring in bigger and better players. So they have a dilemma. Do they keep Sean as a squad player, or do they sell him on? Personally, I love Sean. I think he's been a quality pro for us. He's a Geordie through and through. But if we can sell him and get that pure profit, and Lewis Miley steps up, which I think he will, because I think Lewis Miley is going to be a fantastic player, I think that's a great bit of business again from Mitchell if he can get it done. So Sean Longstaff potentially leaving for 15 to 20 million this window. Everton have been sniffing, apparently. Don't want him to go there, though. Really don't. Right, so on to the news of Martin de Bruyne. Again, the Newcastle have got a dilemma. Now, apparently he's agreed personal terms with a club in Saudi Arabia. It looked like last night he was given a tearful, goodbye to the faithful Geordie nation who were down there in London. 6,000 travelled down there. Absolutely fantastic. And what an unbelievable result, which we'll talk about tonight. But Martin looked like he was, saying goodbye, which I hate, because I think since this man's come in, our defence has looked so much more steadier. They've got more confidence playing around the back with him there, knowing that his ball control, his distribution is much better than Nick Pope's. And his shot stopping, obviously, last night was fantastic as well, wasn't it? I honestly believe if we sell Martin Dubravka right now, this could potentially derail our season because we've got the Greek goalkeeper to come in, which Nottingham Forest have said he's not very good. I mean, we've seen glimpses of him when he looked all right, but Martin Dubravka has shown he's still a fantastic goalkeeper. The issue is his contract runs out at the end of the year, so he's free to leave in the summer anyway. But what's 8 million, if it is 8 million, it could be less, I don't know, but 8 million has been quoted. And after these performances recently, he definitely deserves that kind of price tag to be discussed about him. But I think 8 million in the grand scheme of things is bad business, personally. I think we should pull the plug on it. Nick Pope's not fit. And the only way the deal makes sense is if we bring somebody else in. So hopefully this next bit of information will put your minds at rest, but I would rather Dubravka stay. And I would say to him, personally, this is what if I was Eddie Howe, this is what I would say. When Nick Pope's fit, you are still getting the cup final to make him stay, to carry on this unbelievable form. Don't rock the boat when things are going so well. I understand PSR is a pain in the arse, but when you're pushing for Champions League qualification, you're pushing to win your first trophy since 1955 domestically and 1969 in a European competition, why would you want to rock the boat? You know, we're on an unbelievable run. We've got to keep this going. You know, we could finish in the top 4 this year. So could Forest. You know, so I can't see Forest falling off. So we're going to have to beat the likes of Chelsea, Man City, you know, to that top 4 spot. 5th could get Champions League and probably should, but you want to make it safe, don't you? You want that top 4. And that also puts down a marker for next season, for the summer, saying, look, we are here to stay. You know, we're here to compete. We want better players to come into our squad so we can stay in these positions and fight on all 4 fronts. So Dubravka, for me, even if he goes for free in the summer, we shouldn't be selling him. I would sell Nick Pope and put Dubravka on another year and then bring this man in, James Trafford. So everyone very well aware that James Trafford is on the radar. The information we've been given is that we're trying to give Burnley 2 million now and 14 million in a lump sum in the summer. So 16 million in total. I think the 2 million is kind of like a loan fee for the 6 months until the summer, and then the obligation to buy is 14 million. So that would be absolutely fantastic business. I rate this lad very, very highly. I know he had a poor season in the Premier League, but again, he was playing in a Burnley team that were trying to play up from the back. The defence wasn't good enough to do it, making mistakes left, right, and centre. The guy's only conceded 10 goals in 21 games in the Championship. Now, you have to be a good goalkeeper to do that. He also won the Under-21 European Championships with England, with Cole Palmer in that side and Anthony Gordon in that side. They rate him so highly. He saved a penalty against Spain in the last minutes. You know, he is the real deal. You just need to go and watch him properly. Watch him for 90 minutes, more than 90 minutes. Watch him over a period of games and see how good he is with his feet. He's 6'5", 6'7". You know, the guy's got everything. And he just needs... The problem is if he comes in, he's got to come straight in because Pope's injured. Is he ready? I think he is. So that would put my mind at rest if we sign him straight away as soon as Dubs leaves. Now, we've got a little bit of time to sort it out because we've got the FA Cup this weekend, so we don't need to panic too much. But this has to be done before the next proper competitive game. I'm being really disrespectful to Bromley there, but I still think our Greek goalkeeper is good enough to play in an FA Cup game against Bromley and still come out and win the tie. So that's going to be very interesting. Just before I give you the last little bit of information, don't forget about our amazing sponsors, Diet Crow, Baz 20 for 20% off. Link is in the description. Amazing company, loads of great stuff. Don't forget about football prizes. This competition finished, but they will have another one live very soon. Link is in the description to their business. They're amazing stuff. They do great prizes. And if you're lucky enough to win one, you know, they are absolutely fantastic. And don't forget about our great night with Luke Edwards. Can't wait to do this on the 16th of January. There's limited tickets left. If you want one, please email superfandan@831@gmail.com. Come and have a drink with us, and have a good night, because we're going to probably get very drunk and go out to Newcastle and have fun. Last time for a long time that's going to happen as well. Right, so the last little bit of information is that they have all these up for sale. So Hayden and Lewis, free to clubs as long as 75% of their wages is covered. So we will cover 25% of the wages if they go out on loan to any other club, like Championship level or wherever. However, Lewis is injured, so I can't see him going anywhere. But Hayden has got a lot of interest. I still think Hayden's an all right player for the Championship. Other players on the list, and some of them I don't agree with, to be completely honest with you. But again, we put the stuff out that we get. Trippier 10 million, Longstaff 22 million, Target 10 million, Cahool 5 million. He's just gone off the radar, hasn't he? Odyssey, the goalkeeper, 5 million. Harvey Barnes 40 million. I wouldn't sell him personally, but if he wants first team football, he might have to go. Murphy 25 million. Wouldn't sell him. The way he's proven he's a very good squad player, so I would keep him. Injured and on the way back, Kraft 10 million, Lascelles 8 million, and Wilson 15 million. I don't agree with two of them. That's Lascelles, because his contract runs out at the end of the summer, so I don't think anyone pays 8 million for him, especially since he's not back till God knows when. And Wilson, I can't see anyone paying 15 million, because again, his contract runs out at the end of the year. But however, Wilson also has a year that the club can activate if they want to. But all these have been told they'll be gone in the next 2 to 3 windows. Now that I agree with. I can see that in 2 to 3 windows. So we're talking about all the way up till next January window, aren't we? So yeah, I think that's cracking information. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe button, guys. Really do appreciate you watching the channel and dropping the comments. Once again, I really do apologize for the sound quality. Finished night shift, did it, loaded it, went to bed, woke up, saw all the messages. So my apologies, guys. But we'll be live tonight at 8 o'clock to discuss that fantastic semi-final first leg win at the Emirates and that tiny little club down the road, Arsenal. So thank you for watching, everyone, and we'll see you tonight. Thank you.